Rikers Island Jail in New York City has one of the toughest gang problems in America. More than 50 gangs are part of its 18,000 inmate population. As in many prisons, it was the gangs that ran the institution. And Rikers was no different. He is the head keeper of Rikers. When he first entered Rikers, his mission was to stop the inmate violence that permeated the island in the early 90s. In 1 year, there were more than 2,000 inmate stabbings and 8 homicides. Many of them were gang-related, and the violence was only getting worse.
One of the biggest problems at the time was the organizational structure and the power that the gangs thought they had. We started addressing that. First and foremost, we took their identifiers. They were wearing gang beads. The Latin Kings, for example, wear a yellow and black bead. The Nietas wear a white bead.
20 years, 10 years, they kept throwing, a big amount of years at me. And I'm telling them, I'm only 17. Like, some dude just, grabs you, and he doesn't even know, the story behind how you got there, what happened. And he's like, it's like basically somebody accusing you, but, with more physicality. It's like being a caged animal. I can't stay in, a room for, 23 hours or 22 hours straight.
Hi, I am Layla Fuentes, and we are here at Rikers Island. Thanks, Bob. New York City Department of Correction, 7520 Astoria Boulevard, East Elmhurst, New York, 11370. And we are here at night to see if this facility really is safe. Hi, I am here with Gina. She is going to be our tour guide. She'll be giving us information about Rikers Island before I start interviewing anyone else. So, Gina, what's the population of Rikers Island?
Well, the once 90-acre Rikers Island is enlarged to more than 400 acres. Its 10 major jails have combined a capacity of nearly 15,000 inmates. Within those inmates, there are sentenced males, the others are sentenced and detained females, and then there's a detention center for adolescent males from the ages of 16 to 18. The 7 other jails of the island are adult male detainees. Other things that we have at the island, we have bakeries, laundry, tailor shops, print shops, maintenance. We have also a canine unit and a power plant. Yeah. All right. And also the department also operates 4 bureau facilities, 16 court detention facilities, and 3 hospital prison wards. Fast.
Gina, what is your strategic plan?
The New York City Department of Corrections strategic plan focuses on 4 key issues: public safety now, public safety later, cultivating and celebrating excellence in the workplace, and providing victim-focused services and support.
Gina, may I ask, who runs this facility?
Well, there's Michael Horhane, who is the chief of department. There's Dora B. Sheriro, who is the commissioner, and she is the head of the whole facility. And there's Louis S. Finkelman, who is the first deputy commissioner.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Gina, do you mind taking me over to go see some of the correction officers?
Sure, right this way. What are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Layla Fuentes.
How you doing, Daniel? Patton?
Bravo.
Okay, you can stop.
So, Officer Raul, what's with the gold gun?
Oh, I want to be like Scarface.
Sir, I prefer that you don't point that in my face.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just, I was playing.
What?
Well, the salary increasing to 76,488 after 5 years and a half of service. 1,677 per year holiday pay increasing to 3,411 after 5 years and a half. Uniform allowance of 1,100 per year. 13 paid vacation days increasing to 27 days after 5 years. 11 paid holidays, paid health insurance, and long pay ranges and from 4,365 to 7,365 after 5, 10, 15, and 20 years of service.
You must be living your life, Officer
Yeah.
Raul. So, Officer Daniel, what are the standards?
You have to complete 39 semester credit units accredited by a college or university. Also, an additional 21 semester credits that can be satisfied with the completion of academy training, 60 total semester credits. A 4-year high school diploma approved by State's Department of Education, and the completion of a 2-year of honor roll full-time U.S. military service or 2 years of full-time experience as a police officer or peace officer. Minimum of 17 years by the last date of application period. You need to be age 21 to be appointed as a correctional officer. Driver's license or valid ID in the state of New York. Never convicted of a felony or offense that indicates a lack of good judgment, character, or disposition towards violence or disorder. Medical and psychological assessment. Must pass a qualifying physical test and must be required to perform periodic physical testing throughout your career. Must pass a drug screening prior to the appointment. Will be subject to random drug tests during the academy training. Must be a resident of the city of New York. Must be able to understand and work in English. Must be a U.S. citizen and must be able to provide proof of identity. Pretty much it.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
So, Officer Raul, do you need to pass a test to become a corrections officer?
Yes. First of all, you must achieve a score of at least 70% to pass the test. The test includes writing comprehension, writing expression, memorization, problem sensitivity, number facility, mathematical reasoning, deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning, information ordering, spatial orientation, and visualization. Yes, a little bit,
So, Officer Daniel, do you have any other information?
Yes, we will be investigated prior to the appointment and must pay a $75 fingerprint fee, which sucks because we don't get paid up at that point. Must be qualified for firearms usage, and firearm qualification tests will be administered annually to determine qualifications, and our probationary period is 24 months.
So, basically 2 years.
Basically.
So, Gina, may I interview one of the juvenile inmates?
Sure, right this way. Come on.
So we're about to walk in and see the inmate. Please do not startle or touch the inmate until we have detained the inmate, and then once we calm him down, you're able to discuss things with the inmate, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
What programs do you have at Rikers Island?
One of the programs Rikers Island offers is the Expansion of Education, also known as the Department of Education. The program focuses on literacy, pre-GED, ESL, college preparatory classes, and vocational training. The inmates are not forced to join any programs unless they are 18 and younger. Then in that case, it is mandatory to go to school. However, usually inmates are around 18 through 24 are the ones that do consider in obtaining a higher education or were high school dropouts when they got to Rikers Island. Moreover, by obtaining a high school diploma, there would be more chances of employability, and the transition to society would be simpler.
This is one more minute for you. Excuse me?
So, Mr. Inmate, does Riker Island have any additional programs?
Actually, yes. Another program offered in Rikers Island is the High Impact Incarceration Program, which is known as the HIIP, which is a boot camp. This program is designed to change inmates' lifestyle. It is a volunteered program, so no one forced to join. And qualified, you must not committed a violent crime and need to pass a physical test. Moreover, the program is highly disciplined based on the military-style model, where everyone's haircut is the same, they work as a team, having marching drills, classes, and counseling. Because this program is to correct attitudes and change lifestyles, the program does offer counseling to those who abuse of substance and do community service.
Well, I hope I answered all of your questions. It was a pleasure to have you here. Did you like the experience?
Yes, it was. You're so nice. You should come to dinner sometime.
Thank you. You should come back. See ya.
Come on, Bob.